Well, it's evening in Ghana. Well, it's getting to the evening. It's now after 4. I'm visiting my daughter who is house sitting. But something else occurred to me when she said, or she mentioned something, and it, those little things that send you down rabbit holes. Yeah, so my mind just spiraled, and I figured it's something that I would share with you. For those who don't know me, I'm Michelle. I recently moved to Ghana. I'm standing outside, actually upstairs looking down. I may show you the environment. This is a mimosa. I think that's the name of the village. So this is it. Right. So where I am, notice the roads. Yeah. So this is another town. It's actually near where my granddaughter goes to school. So my daughter can actually walk from here out to what is called Mori Junction. And when she gets to Mori Junction, she walks up to the gas station they call Glory Oil. Yes. So when she gets to Glory Oil, now she waits there and the bus picks my granddaughter up from there. Right? But that's not what I'm going to. She had a client today and she she was locking the clients here and a conversation come up. And it reminded me, the statement she made reminded me that a young guy who liked my daughter said the same thing. Do you know that Ghanaians, look at my complexion, they consider us white? My daughters are, they're more clearer complexion. Carissa and Davia. So this girl was telling her that she's a white person. And we're just befuddled by the thoughts. And it explains so much in how they behave towards us as diasporans. And the fact that they also, many of them believe that we're deserving of being scammed and robbed. And what we work for taken. They said my smaller daughter, the guy who liked her, said she's white. This lady now telling my other daughter that she's white. And it explains so much to me because one of the things I realized when I was helping out at the school, do you know that many Africans don't know their history? Many Africans do not know. And maybe it's bad of me to say Africans in the sense that all persons or many persons on the continent of Africa. But I don't think it's limited to Ghanaians. I think there are a whole host of Africans across these 54 countries that believe that we, the ones who are looking to return, are not really Africans. We're whites. They do not understand that after our ancestors sold some of us to the West, scattering us all over Europe, all over the Western world, and having these white men rape our women. They don't understand that we are also descendants of those kind of atrocities. And therefore, while we are Africans, we are direct descendants, if you want to say, of people who have color, lighter complexion. They don't understand that. The irony is, after selling us out, and we're looking to come back. Some of them are asking us to come back because some of these countries now inviting diasporans to develop the very country that they sent us away from. We are to come back and take care of them because we come back rich. Many don't know that we were sold out by our ancestors. Many don't know that our complexion is lighter than them in some cases because somewhere back there, a female in our ancestry was raped by a white man. They don't know. And it just boggles the mind they don't. Because this girl, adults, did not know that we all came from here and we were scattered abroad. And I'm not just talking now about Israelites. We're talking about everywhere in the world where it's a black people. If you trace back in their past, is somebody who either run left Africa because of what was happening in Africa, or all the way back to when we were sold as slaves to the different wild people to build their countries. And it's, well, I don't know if I should laugh or cry. On one hand, it's sad. On the other, it's just hysterically funny, you know. And it is not funny that because they have this kind of belief system, we are treated the way we are treated when we come here. Don't get me wrong, you know, it's not anything I can't manage. It's not anything that anyone who comes here can't manage, because tell you what, they believe they have had a harder life here than us, wherever in the world we were. They believe once we were not here, and let me stick to Ghana, they believe once we did not grow up here, we don't know what a hardship is. We don't know what poverty is. And that is just crazy to me. It's just really crazy. I had a friend vent about the same thing, being approached by Ghanaians to buy cars for them, to purchase clothes for them, to buy food for them, to insist that we must buy something from them because we have the money. We can afford it. We can afford to be robbed. We can afford to have our homes broken into. And they don't care that for some of us, this is our last chance to live a quiet life. Our last cent dumped into a final home where we figure we can work hard just the same as we have done for our entire lives, but probably come out better at the end. Eat a little better, eat a little more healthy, things like that. And it just has my mind in a whirl right now, because every time I think about that, I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for the ones who don't know where we are coming from, who don't know where they have and their ancestors have been, where they are coming from, why their lives are the way it is now. That's why so many of them still planning to run to the West, run to different European countries, because they think it's better there. And it just shows you what lack of knowledge does to our people who refuse. So if you think about it, it's not very different from what is happening in the US currently. All those people, because they don't know, they make decisions based on hearsays and so on. But I could go on and on about this. I don't want to go too far into the extreme. I just needed to point that out. I am considered white. They actually will see you in certain places. I don't remember the term now. Sorry, I need to try remembering the terms, the Ghanaian terms, the fancy terms for people like me, who is a diasporan. I'm not as dark complexion as most of them here, but I just needed you guys to be aware of that. We are considered white. The lighter complexion you are, the more likely you are. And I guess it doesn't matter, as long as you're not dark as they are, as long as you're not dark as they are. The irony is as well that whites would never consider us white. They never will. Once you have an ounce of black, once you have a black ancestor, even if you are white and there's no hint of dark in your complexion, you're considered black. Yeah, boggles the mind. So I just thought I would share that with you. Okay, that's it. Definitely be seeing you again. Michelle again, living in Ghana. and experiencing everything, cultural, social, financial, as it affects me here in Ghana.